just sit back and just relax and fade away. Just sit back and just relax and fly with me. Just sit back and just relax and fade away. Just sit back and just relax and fly with me. We're all trying to find ourselves caught up collecting dust on these shelves, shutting doors from a shelter in place. We feel like we're all going insane, looking at the screens hoping we don't go blind, 'cause it's the only thing we see in these hard times. Can't even give a hug to the ones we love, 'cause we don't want to infect them with any COVID. And I guess it really sucks, but still in these times I'm trying to find love. So just sit back and fade away with me. The humble cast of medication, THC. Just letting you know that soon we will be free, hopefully. Just sit back and just relax and fade away. So just sit back, so just relax and fly with me. Just sit back with the humble cat, the jams, JSB. So just sit back and just relax and fly with me. We're surviving, we're happy that we're alive. We're just trying to fly in these positive vibes. I know it's hard to see stress, no, it's what we're covered in, and that's what we're wearing a mask to stay out there, protecting us from any harm outside. This is all something he never writes, straight from the heart, freestyle if you will. It's improv from his heart, it's something that kills him deep to the soul, so he's gotta let it out while he's sitting back and relaxing while they shout, looking at himself in the mirror every day and wondering if human beings will be okay. I'm wondering myself if I'll be the same as we do the same thing, going insane. It's alright, we'll keep on looking for that change, but some of us just don't really want to make. We'd rather stay here so comfortable, relaxing and taxing all the other humble cats who thought they'd get a little vibe for themselves. It don't need to make any sense, it rhymes. What else? Just sit back, just relax with me. Just sit back and fade away. Just sit back and just relax and fly with me. The first song's the hardest, the nervous butterflies fly, telling me that I'm alright, but I know that they lie. I look inside it and I see the silly shakes, and I'm wondering if there's ever a day I'll be okay. I said it before in the last verse, and I'll say it again. Just do what you gotta do, we're all human. We're different inside, if we saw it, we're okay. But humans don't really see understanding. They rather get angry, at each other fight. They rather get blistering until they're done and die. I don't see a finish line, all I see is us arise into the skies, into the galaxies where we survive now. Looking for a way that we can't see peace, but if we don't sit back, then there's no relaxing. I don't see fading away, all I see is all the stress and all things broken, a bunch of broken pieces. And if we understand that we could fly, then maybe we see inside our own eyes and be alright. But just sit back in the meantime, I promise everything will be fine. Just sit back and fade away, find your wings and fly with me. Just sit back, the humble cat, THC are my initials, and you already know what they mean. Thank you for listening. Some random ranting, freestyling. But respect! Thank you guys so much. Song number 1, complete. Okay, so I guess we'll go into song number 2. That was just kind of my sound check intro. Sound okay? I saw the clapping, so I think we made it through. Okay, cool. We'll do a quick My Dog Has Fleas, because this is a new uke, so we're still trying to break her in. My dog has... See, this is the one. I told you, this is the one. Has fleas. All right, decent. It's decent enough. All right, this one's called Why Wait? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What don't you know? I don't know. What do we have to wait for tomorrow? I don't know. Why can't we live with the energy we got today? I don't know. Why is there so much pain, hate, and so much sorrow? I don't know. Why can't we live on this planet Earth in peace? It really kills me, yeah. All the struggling, hurt in their eyes. Kids looking up their parents, don't got the time. Let me rewind, let me get back with the vibe. All the pain, the struggling in their eyes. The children on the ground looking up, asking why. The parent looking down, they don't got the time, cause they gotta leave so quickly to get back trapped inside a room, a box where they'll stay locked for 40 hours at least on the clock. And it's like time just don't seem to stop, man. Your kids trapped in the same damn box, man. Why do we wait for a change we need to take? And why is tomorrow so fascinating? And why can't we see this damn energy? Don't we understand that it's found inside our feelings, man? I don't want to see it either, man, I'd rather stay. But doing this and looking for a change, don't you know that is insane? Nope, I don't know because I'd rather wait. I don't understand waiting so frustrating. I don't know why we wait for tomorrow. I don't know why we can't find ourselves in the energy of today. I don't know why we cause so much pain, so much hate and sorrow. I don't know, why can't we finally come together and see some peace? Violence so enticing, addicted to watch the humans bleed. Does it really come out blue if we slit them fastly? I don't know, but I know we're really red, but really they don't see it in time, they're already dead. Looking at a pool of souls and wondering why all of them had to go, and why we're caught up here waiting for tomorrow. Well, really today is how we change the hollow. See the love and feel the beat inside, and maybe finally you'll see some light. But instead you'd rather see the dark side. Succumb to all the stress you made and live your life. Don't know much, I'm just KTan. I don't know much, I know that you thought I had a plan. I don't know much, I told you who I am. And I just don't know why the fuck we're waiting. I don't know why we wait for tomorrow when the change is needed today. I don't understand why the energy is so hard to be seen. I don't know what we causing pain and hate and all the sorrow, and we don't see what it means. I know that the violence is so hollow. hollow, but it makes us feel inside when it's happening. I don't know. Respect! Thank you guys. I kind of got lost. I know sometimes it doesn't make sense, but isn't that life? Hey. So I don't know. I got what do I got time for? One more, maybe two more. What do you got, Kev? I see you.
Oh, I messaged you on here. I was saying, what about we do 3 up front and then 1 to close it out?
Okay, cool. That works.
Okay.
Cool. Let's hit it up. Okay, so in that case, shoot.
Totally throw you off.
In the chat saying cheese it.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. The wifey peeked her head in. She peeked at the chat, so we'll see what's good. Let me just. My dog has fleas. What is it, like advantage or something to get the dogs off the fleas? So once you get that for your dog, you won't have to say that anymore. You'll probably have a tuner by then. But okay, this song is called Drum Roll. Cheese it. Okay, Godspeed to this. I don't know, man. You know how this one goes. It's either a good one or a flop. So let's hope for the good one. Cheese It by KTan the Humble Cat. Thank you guys for coming out. Please stick around for a comedy show. I'll be having one more song after the show. I will be stepping out real quick to put my son to bed at about 8:40. But so that's in 10 minutes, but we should be okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay, now I gotta remember how to play it after that. Great intro. Here we go. That's it. That's it. If it was a cheese it. Okay. I think I'm getting it. If it was a cheese it. All right. Sound okay? Okay, cool. If it was a cheese it, I'd be your halo. If it was a cheese it, I'd be your halo. What? If it was a cheese it, I'd be your halo. If it was a cheese it, I'd be your halo. If it was a cheese it, what we're doing this time. I just want to put all these yummy Cheez-Its inside. I want to toss them up so they can't fall down into my mouth. And now I'm chewing them and now I'm swallowing and to my stomach happens after digestion. And after that, you know what happens next. He's running to the toilet to go take an orange shit. And water they would come out as an orange peel. He thought that would be real. He didn't realize that that salt on top was not what was gonna make him go pop. Looking for some more flavors in the box. I'm waiting for a new flavor to drop off. Looked at that TV waiting for commercial. I wish that the teacher could let me know that they got something better than Snap. I looked at that and said, what the crap? I'd rather have you release some more grooves. That Mexican taco was so cool. I'm loving how the taste gets so drool. Getting back into my car and you know what it do. Going to the store asking for the manager. Do you have what I need, sir? He's like, did you make a call out like I made an order a week ago? He was like, let me know. I said I did over on the phone. And he said, oh yeah, they're in the freezer, kept them cold. I said, all right, put that pallet on that truck. Bring the cheeses to my house and show me love. I promise that I have another big tip of cheese and show you that this flavor that you never seen. He's like, how'd you get this? I said, I don't know. Haven't you seen it? I'm just waiting for tomorrow for you to have another Cheez-It in stock. And now they're in my cabinets and I'm ready to rock. Oh, I hear your halo, halo. If it was a Cheez-It, I'd hear your halo, halo. If it was a Cheez-It, I'd hear your halo, halo. halo. It wasn't cheesy. Halo. Back to the store again. Manager's my friend. I said, you know what I am needing. He said, the pallet's already on its way on the truck. And I said, oh shit, man, what the fuck? Why did I even wait for the gas to come down here? He said, because you wanted to see me, dear. I said, that's right, you see, it's so damn clear. Give me a damn hug, let me get out of here. Back to my house, I see the truck pulling up there. Back to my empty cabinets, Jesus said. I thought this shit was made by Nabisco dreams. I guess I was wrong, sun kissed is a thing. I'm looking for another effing drink. I guess this orange thing go with me. Sometimes it gets mixed up and it's alright. It's just a freestyle on this. Talking about the cheeses that he thought was a drink. No, it all is the halo is angelically a cheese. I dig it, your halo, halo. If it wasn't cheesy, I dig it, your halo, halo. It's cheesy, pepper jack and all of pain, yo, pain, yo, a damn cheesy. I know that I like a Mexican groovy taco or Tabasco. I like the spicy. I like whatever Nabisco makes for me. You gotta stop saying it's Nabisco dreams, cause that's not the ones who make it. That's not the company. I'm sorry. This is my damn song. This is my art. Let me get it on. I told you that my cheeses will fill me up. So back to the store. The manager shows me love. Pound him and do my secret handshake too. Tell him it's gonna be all damn cool. I know that the truck is already at my place. I just wanted to give you my thanks. Gratitude is the attitude I have every day. My positive vibes are from these damn cheesies. I'm cheesy. I dig it. Halo, halo. If it wasn't cheesy, I dig it. Your halo, halo. If it wasn't cheesy. If it wasn't cheesy, if it wasn't cheesy, but respect.
Woo!
Thank you guys so much. Stick around and let's get this comedy on the road, baby. Woo!
All right, one more time for
Jesus.
KTan, the humble cat. If you're following at home, THC, the humble cat. If you caught that. Anyway.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you so much for being here. We are going to keep the show rolling. He'll come back at the end to close us out. Thank you. Give it up one more time. Look, if Jack White can do a song called 16 Saltines, why not a song called Cheez It? I mean, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? All right. Our next, what's that? Our next guest on the show is Steena Salido. Welcome to the virtual stage, Steena.
Hello, thank you.
How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you. Nice and cozy at home.
Oh yeah, that's the best. You don't have to go anywhere.
You don't. No. I don't think I could ever go back to doing comedy without a blanket on my tummy. You know.
Right? You gotta be
I just want to
comfy.
be a warmed up comic from now on. Just
For sure. So the question that I usually ask my guests is like an honest, like, how are you? Let's check in. How's it going with Steena?
thank you. It's going well. I'm learning a lot about myself. I found out that my favorite nail polish remover is thyme.
The natural method, huh?
Natural method, yeah, but not as cheap as you'd think, because time is money, you know.
Heyo. Yeah, well, we haven't met in person before, as far as I know, but we are like friends on social media.
Yeah.
You're out in Tucson, right?
Phoenix now. I was in Tucson.
Phoenix. Okay, so you've moved. Yeah. Okay. You used to produce some shows out in Tucson when you're out there?
Some good shows. It's producing's a lot of fun. I miss it for sure.
I missed it. That's why I kind of started doing this. I was like, I
Yeah,
can't really go anywhere, but Zoom is a thing.
exactly. That's great. I'm glad you're doing this. This is awesome. Thank you.
But yeah, no, I mean, one of the things that like I appreciate is when like I see other comics like supporting and stuff. Like I've seen you liking a lot of the Instagram posts, and like I can't tell you how many comics I've booked just off of like, hey, you were interested in my Instagram, you liked every post, and let's chat and like get you on the show. And it's always a good turnout. So like I've always been pleasantly surprised with that. So that was kind of part of it. I was like, you kept liking everything. I was like, you want to be on the show? Let's make this happen. So
Yes.
here you are.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
welcome to Phoenix. I don't know when you moved. If it was
Thank you. My official Zoom welcome. I haven't had one of those yet. Thank you.
I guess none of us are as comfortable as Mike sitting in his, lots of marijuana everywhere.
Yeah.
The grow house.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
work.
right now when you see grow house, it reminds me, I see like all these, everyone has to like adjust their outdoor space for the winter. So
Yeah.
I saw these people putting up like plastic covers and it just looks like a COVID greenhouse everywhere. Like just these little places where people are doing it.
I love it. So let's see. Did you grow up in like Arizona at all, or are you transplant?
Yeah, I grew up in Nogales, right on the border. Right?
Okay. What
Right
was
there.
that like?
It was neat. It's like a world of its own. To my friends that are here tonight, they're from Nogales too. Woo!
Shout
There you go.
outs
Little
to
shout out.
Nogales.
Yeah, Nogalitos. Woo!
Like getting out of there. I don't know if you guys are all still, if they're still there. Or...
No, one's in like Texas, I think, and LA. So Nogales diaspora. We're just spreading.
It's a place you escape from, I think. That's what
Yeah.
it sounds like. That's kind of like where I grew up, is like Lancaster, California. It's like high desert. And so like when I moved here, it was like my childhood all over again. Like I was like, oh, my kids get to experience deserts too. It's just low desert and much hotter. But less humid. I don't. I'm from from California, and I've been here since 2017, and I love it here. So, yeah, thanks for being here. I'll go ahead and hand it over to you. I just wanted to kind of chat and touch base a little bit.
That's great. I like your little Christmas tree by your curtains.
Oh yeah, I should turn it a little bit so everybody can see it. So the actual Christmas tree.
Oh, the actual one.
I guess those are. Oh yeah, that's the Advent calendar for the kids.
Oh, okay. All right. You're like, I don't want to be upstaged by a tree. Let's get that out of the frame.
Yeah, no, well, I don't want to turn is all it is. I just don't want to lose my body. So yeah, that is a good backdrop, but I didn't put forethought into it. So
that's great. Well, thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
Absolutely.
A little microphone. It's not hooked up to anything, but it makes me feel.
I like seeing what people do to improvise for that on here. Like some people do nothing. Some people go all out with like professional grade stuff and everything in between. So it's always
I can see your ring light in your glasses, the reflection of your ring light.
Yeah, that was my my investment for, I don't know, just having good lighting, for being home all the time. And I stream on Twitch occasionally, and I've done like some TikTok stuff, that nothing interesting really. So it's multi-purpose. I just get bored and I want people to see me, so I miss people. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the spotlight here so you can make us laugh or whatever you want.
Oh, make us laugh or cry or process.
Whatever you're feeling.
Yeah, this is a great crowd tonight. I'm glad I'm home because I'm developing a little bit of a cough, but you got to be careful with those cough drops. You guys hear about that cough drop thing? Anybody hear about that? They made a bad batch of cough drops. Yeah, they had to recall them. Just send them out. They had to get them out of there. Get them out of there now. Anybody into 420 credit scores? Huh? I don't think anyone's ever a fan of 420 credit scores, except for like people with like 410 credit scores. Do it. It's hard. It's hard to build that up. It's hard. Having curly hair is hard. It's literally hard. I put too much gel in it. It's just real crunchy and crispy, you know, like the last curly fry in the bottom of the bag, you know, it's hard and greasy, but still well seasoned, still just right. But I think the most awkward thing about having curly hair is like the first week after I get a haircut, like I cannot look at myself in a mirror because all that looks back at me is like a little poodle puppy. There's like a little puppy dog, and I'm always like, well, I don't want to be a dog. But then I look a little more and I'm like, oh, look at you, you're so cute. You're so cute. I'm so excited. I look down, I've peed everywhere. I'm just a bad girl. I'm just a bad girl. A little bit incontinent, but mostly bad. But yeah. It's longer now. My boyfriend also has long dark hair, and we both shed like little monsters. You know, it's all over the place. But you could always tell the hair apart, though. Like you could always tell whose belongs to who, the strands that you find, because his strands are straight and mine are bisexual. So it's just a different texture, you know. Mine like boys and curls. It's just. But you know, we weren't allowed. You can't go and get haircuts during lockdown. So I asked him. I was like, "Can I cut your hair?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Why not?" And he's like, "I don't know what experience you have cutting hair." And I'm like, "Okay, you know, I trim my nose hairs on the regular, weekly. You know, I keep that well." But yeah, good. People like to call me spicy. And to be like, "Oh, you're so spicy. You're so spicy because you're a Latina. You're spicy because you're a Latina." And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I guess my ADHD is spicy, you know. Like, I just lost my keys again. You know, turn into like a Llorona. My keys. Where are my keys? I keep losing them in the river. My keys, they're drowning. Little Mexican lore for you there. But no, there's actually, I was like officially diagnosed with ADHD. I went to the doctor. I took a test. I didn't know they had a test. They do. I didn't finish it though. I got distracted. But that's how they knew. That was the whole test. You know, I can tell by that. But the doctor, he was so funny. He was like, you know, I had the results, but I could tell you had ADHD even before I looked at them, you know, because of your pressured speech, your scattered thoughts. I was like, "Doctor, you've seen me do comedy before? You're so sweet. What a But I do. I don't know. I like going to the doctors. It's you know, it's a hot take. I like going to the doctor. You know, some people don't because they feel self-conscious when they measure you, you know, when the nurses measures you. But I have a little, I keep my shoes on for the height and I kick them off for the weight. You know, that's how you cook the books. That's how you cook the books, which is actually a great diet tip. You cook the books before you eat them, you know. You don't want to eat them raw. They'll give you reader's indigestion. It's bad. It is bad. But the nurse was really excited for me. She was like, "Girl, you are back to your high school height." And I was like, "Oh, notice my spinal compression. Ooh, I worked so hard on that." Real sweet. But you know, you do what you can to keep yourself healthy. You try to find new ways to keep yourself in shape. I found a great tip. This is for the glutes. Great glute workout. You could do it anywhere, anytime, any season. All you need to do is drive without car insurance. Just the whole ride, you know, just real tense, real tense. You know, ladies, turn it into a Kegel, make it work for you. Just instincts out real well. But what else? I'm taking vitamins. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I feel so relaxed after I eat vitamins. I feel like I'm at the beach. You know, anytime I burp up the fish oil, just there's a nice sea breeze out of my mouth. It's lovely, you know. A pelican flies out. It's beautiful. It's really lovely. It's really lovely, but you know, you do what you can. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my little cozy blanket, my little comfort blanket right here. You know, but you guys have been so awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I'll leave you with this. Another thing I did for my own mental health, I just had to stop watching documentaries. Or else I stay woke all night long, just all night long. So terrified all night long. But fun. Have a great night.
Steena, Salido, everybody. Woo! Now I've got a Childish Gambino song stuck in my head. You said stay woke. That's my ADHD right there. It's just like I hear words and it triggers a song for the rest of the year. So thank you for that. All right, we're gonna keep the comedy rolling here with our next guest. Atif Myers, everybody, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, how you been? It's been a while.
It has been since you moved. You left. I stayed. All right, it's not on
me. I got a job opportunity I could not turn down.
Congrats.
And now I own a house. That's the short version. So
all right, I'm sorry. I'm in an apartment in LA, struggling. All right, sorry, throwing that in my face.
I in California, so you know, I had to go elsewhere.
No, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, I saw on your social media that you had been on a couple of podcasts, like maybe this week, like recently.
Yes, I did one called The Murder of Nerds.
Okay.
Which we just talked about nerd shit.
Is that like in the sense of like a murder of crows, not like we want to kill a bunch of
nerds?
Yeah,
no, we're not killing nerds.
Okay.
Because I'd be dead immediately. I wouldn't survive.
Right. You would not survive that.
No, but we just talked about we talked about comic books for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was just, and collecting and like trying to make money off comic books, which is such a 4-year-old move.
Is that like a thing still? Because I know
it is.
Yeah. Like I know a lot of those values have gone down, right? Like
no, they're all skyrocketing now because of movies.
No? Oh.
Yeah,
right.
So it's great. Like Black Tino Spider-Man comic book, the first appearance, that's a $3,000 comic book. It's nuts.
Incredible.
It's fun. Yeah, your dad's impressed. Like, Papa Collier's impressed. He's like, oh shit, what if I threw that out?
He remembers how much collecting my brother did as a kid and probably no longer has. So.
Everybody's buying shit. So that's all we talked about. And it was just, so I could tell by the glaze, the looks on most of these people's faces, they do not give a shit.
What else have you been up to? I feel like it's probably been like 4 years since you were on my like live show. So
yeah. No, just doing stand-up, writing, just the usual, like trying to grind and that type of shit, you know? Nothing too interesting.
Been anything interesting happening like while you're in like lockdown mode in California? Like
dude,
changes, anything new?
I lost 2 jobs, so that's always fun.
Okay.
It's like because I was
any jobs in the process.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm still applying, but like they laid off the branch like last week. They've been laying off branches because I did sales, which like selling in a pandemic is like if you mixed Will Smith into Pursuit of Happiness and Will Smith and I Am Legend together. Like that's just what it's like selling. It's the worst.
Amazing.
I'm like, hey, do you want to buy something? Like, nah, my family's dead. It's like, all right, I can't overcome that objection. I'm out.
It'd be interesting if you added Will Smith from Hitch into that. Maybe also a little bit of Hancock, and you'd have yourself like a very interesting, confusing movie.
Oh, I'll write the shit out of that right now.
All right, he's gonna go write his script, so he's off the show. No, I'm just kidding. No, thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure seeing you, and I'm glad we were able to reconnect and get you on this show. So
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I will hand it over to you. Give it up for Atif Myers, everybody.
Awesome. Also, like, feel free to unmute yourselves. Like, I trust you guys
Yeah.
aren't going to be dicks. Like, I
You
don't
can
know.
laugh
It's weird.
and
Yeah, you can
stuff. We want
laugh.
to hear it.
Especially you, greenhouse weed guy. Huh? He's going to fucking dox me. There's going to be a SWAT team coming to my house right now. I love how all of you guys have, like, people supporting you. That's nice. Like, my girlfriend's in the other room and she is not supporting me. She's actively staying away from this. She's like, nope. The only one I got here is my three-legged cat, so that's nice. My three-legged cat is asleep. So this is going to show you how well I'm going to do right now. Fucking hate it. That's what happened with this pandemic is I moved in with my girlfriend because we were like, the world's ending. Let's get serious. Like, it's so dumb. So dumb. And now I have cats. I have 2 cats. It's the first time in my life I've had pets because I'm Muslim. And we're apparently not allowed to have pets or anything fun. Like, we're just not. I think growing up Muslim was like a reason, like my parents would just use that as an excuse to keep us like broke, you know, or do anything fun. I'm like, yo, can I go roller skating? Like, nah, God is against roller skating. It's awful. I have cats. Here's the thing, all right? Exactly. Muslims can't have dogs. We can't have anything fun. Hold on. Let me reply in the chat. Exactly. Hope the baby's asleep. Have I been watching this show too attentively? I have. Here's the thing. It's my first time with real pets, okay? I used to have a bird when I was 8 years old, and if you had a bird, you're just God to an animal. Like, that's all you are. Because you could just throw a blanket on them and then they fall asleep. Like, you're just God. It's amazing. So I have cats and I don't know how I can masturbate anymore. I can't. I can't jerk off. I can't. Because I tried to, and then the cats walk in the room and I'm like, I don't know this feels illegal. I'm stopping. No? No. All of you guys are like, we've had pets. You just fucking do it in front of the pet. My girlfriend's dad was supposed to watch the show. He did not show up. So that's good. He didn't. Oh, nah, it's fine. It's weird. That's how you know, like, comedy's coming back is when you stop getting support. It's nice. It's really nice. People are like, do I want to watch this guy from my own house? I don't have to leave the room. Or should I put on Law and Order SVU for the 80th time? Do I want to watch people get murdered or watch a Muslim bomb? That's the choices tonight. My girlfriend's white. It's weird now. It's weird because we are... I don't know about you guys, but I've been furious at white people for the last 32 years. I'm 32 years old. I've been furious at them. These last 9 months especially, I've been waking up every day pissed. Like, fucking, why are you doing this to me? And then I look at her goofy white face and I'm like, oh, I can't be that woke anymore. I can't. She's like aggressively white. You know, like, we have a drawer of cheese graters. Like, that's how white this lady is.
Cheese grater.
Yes. You get it, Janie. So many fucking cheese graters. She's in the other room right now about to break up with me. That's what she's doing. She's like, you can take this shitty 3-legged cat and get the fuck out of here. I feel seen. We're all on camera. I'm sorry.
Seen but not heard because you're muted.
Yes. No.
For being aggressively white.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
I have a bunch of cheese graters too.
Why do you have so many fucking cheese graters? Why? We have like 12 cheese graters. We got the big one, the little one, the handheld one. We could just grate. Why? The only cheese I know are slices. You can't grate those. Fucking hate. I hate. I hate it so much. But yeah, I'm glad her father's not here now. I'm glad he's not fucking here. That's what everybody's just watching the Zoom, looking at a fucking Muslim lose his life right now. That's what's happening. My beard is terrible. I didn't realize until I got on the camera. I am awful. I look like the guy who's setting up the camera for like a beheading. That's what I look like right now. This beard is brutal. I hope the baby's asleep. I don't know. Let me hope the baby's. I've been worried about this baby since after dude sung a song. That's where my mind is right now. It's fucking shit cats. I hate it. My girlfriend's a voiceover. He's not asleep. Put him asleep. Be a parent. Nope. Okay. That's what happens over Zoom. I fucking hate this. Here's what I hate. I'm part black, and I hate like how Republicans pick black leaders for us. Like, why? But it's not even anybody who's like smart. They're just like, should we get this PhD activist or should we get Lil Wayne, who's high for the last 20 years to get the black vote? Like, they're not even trying. I've never listened to a Lil Wayne song and have thought, what is his agendas for women's bodies? Like, I wonder, nope, I get it. He throws money at women's bodies. Nope, you guys are too woke for Wayne? Okay. Light 2 minutes, thank you. Could have just turned off my camera. Hate it. My girlfriend's a voiceover actress, which is like, it's weird because then every dude I tell that to, they're like, do you make her do voices in bed? And it's like, no, I don't make her do anything in bed. I'm happy to be there. Like, I don't, like, I'm not hot enough to make demands. She's like, what do you want? Whatever's good for you. Like, whatever you want me to do, I'm doing it. I don't know. I'm black and Arabic. And then people always ask me, they're like, well, choose one. And it's like, I can't choose one. I'm sorry. But if I did, I would choose black all the time, just based on music alone. Like, have you heard Arabic music? Every song is some guy going like, Hamana. That's every song. Doesn't matter. Love song, fast song, slow song, doesn't matter. Hamana. I can't get my dick sucked to Hamana. My cat's horrified right now. I've woken her up. Okay? That's enough of me, guys. Thank you so much.
Atif Myers, everybody. Thank you for being here. Give it up one more time. Oh, yeah, the cats are always watching, and you just have to get used to it. It's no matter what you're doing, whether it feels weird or not. I'm surrounded by cats also, but I just I'm too lazy to grab one. So just know there's 3 of them adjacent, somewhere around.
You just got to do it.
What?
I didn't know you just had to like push through that. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my little
Dueling cats. Your squirrel.
Oh.
There he is.
Got a little
I
Mags
disturbed
here.
his slumber.
Yeah.
Zoe's over there. Moose is wandering. They're all in the room. They're somewhere. Yeah. Welcome to pet ownership. You either get used to it or you just live a miserable life. So that's my piece of advice for you too. All right, so we're gonna have our last comedian guest coming up here. Welcome to the show, now unmuted, KTan.
Wow, thank you so much.
Welcome. So I did a little research. You have a couple of podcasts or shows. You have Mostly True Opinions, right?
Yes.
Okay, and what's that one about?
I do millennial rants with my husband.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a very basic description.
I have
like a topic each episode or what?
Yeah, exactly. So we are millennials, so it's definitely like first world problem rants, but a lot of people relate to it. So we're not trying to change the world in a sense, but I have a segment every week called Judge Judy Moment of the Week, where I do a ruling judgment to the plaintiff of something that has happened that week. And I just quit my job as a landlord, and so
Okay.
it was a tumultuous time and provided a lot of material.
Question, how do you quit your job as a landlord? Do you just say like, I evict myself? Like,
I should add that to my set, so permission to steal, but
yes.
I emotionally, physically had enough, and I was lucky enough to save up enough money doing it to purchase a townhouse, and so we pieced out and moved.
There you go.
Last
Congrats
week,
on that.
very exciting.
Oh, just moved into the new place. Well,
Yeah.
congrats. And then
Thank
you guys just
you.
recently got married like in the last few months?
Yeah, it's been quite the couple months.
How is getting married during a pandemic? Like,
Dicey. We didn't we cut the guest list by 99%, and we got married in the middle of the forest.
okay. At least it's pretty, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was fine. It was the purpose was to get married, and we got married. So
there
that's
you go.
cool. Fuck you 2020. I'm doing
Right?
it.
You're like, we wanted to do this and we're still gonna do it. It's just gonna
Right.
be
Maybe
different.
my cousins won't be there, but that's fine. The trees will be there, and my husband.
They have
will be
Instagram, right?
there. Right. Exactly. I was like, it would harsh the vibe if my husband didn't show up. That would suck.
Yeah,
but, he was there.
that would make it a little challenging. How did you guys meet? Because I know he works on the Woody Show, right?
Yeah. So disclaimer, my husband's way cooler than me. So there's that. He works on the radio, but we met on Tinder. A modern love story. It can happen, guys.
One of my best friends met his wife on like eHarmony, so it happens.
It happens.
Well, congratulations on that. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Like I was working in California in 2018 and listening to the Woody Show in the mornings, like coming to work, and then like now it's out here on Alt Z, and I'm like, but they're still out of California? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, so humble brag, they're syndicated to so many cities across the US. So yeah, they're based in LA and they're now syndicated. So yeah, you can still hear them. So that's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, it was just like such a weird full circle thing for me because I've been listening to Alt Z and I was like, the Woody Show, like, didn't I listen to that in California? So anyway, that's just my personal like strangeness. Yeah. Like it's following me. So
that's awesome. Small world.
Right. And then you are part of the Broken Drift productions with Totally Off Topic, right?
Yes.
Is that a podcast or is it like a YouTube show?
It's both. So we have the audio on Spotify and like as a podcast, and then on YouTube as just a series. But it's just a group of girls. It's like right now we're doing Bachelorette recaps, like not pretending to be anything other than we are. Like if you want the hot goss on reality TV, we've got you. If you want opinions on current events, we're not your cup of tea, you know?
Nice. Yeah, and I know most of the people on that show. I had Carrie on my show a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna have Mary upcoming in a few weeks. So
yeah, they're so fun. So I'm so happy you're having them.
How did you get involved with Broken Drift? Because I know some of the people with that. Brian, shout out to Brian Kearley out here.
Yeah, he's awesome. So yeah, I was at Big Pine Comedy Festival. I first got in for my podcast, and then the second year I got in for stand-up, and I just bonded with them. And during the pandemic, we kind of all still kept in touch and started working on virtual projects. And then I actually run their social media now. So that's been really fun. Yeah, so it just kind of developed from making friends with them at Big Pine Comedy Festival, and we kept in touch, and now I work with them all the time, so it's been really fun.
Shout out to Big Pine and Flagstaff.
Yeah,
virtually this year, you know, because everything's crazy, but
oh yeah, I helped run and was on Big Pine virtual, and it was nuts because like I've never done a virtual festival before, but it was super fun.
Nice. Yeah, we make the best of the situations if we want to do comedy and be safe. So I appreciate people willing to do something a little different and be a part of things like this, because not everyone wants to. So, you know, it's just kind of like when people were down, I'm like, let's do it. You're on the show. I don't care where you are, just know your time zones. Just know your time zones and show up on the computer wherever you are. It's a lot easier than trying to get like LA people out to Phoenix for a live show and like, well, let's figure out the logistics and all that. And I've done that before, but it's much more preferable. Like just turn on your computer or your phone. Let's do this thing.
Totally.
All right. Well, appreciate you coming on and chatting with us. And I'm gonna go ahead and hand it over. Give it up for KTK, everybody.
Thank you. Yay. Oh, you guys have been so fun. Well, you brought up my podcast, and it has specifically been a triggering time because I was accused of talking too much on my own podcast. And I feel like we're all very intelligent human beings that understand that the only medium of self-expression available on a podcast is talking. So I'm working through that, and I'm thinking about creating a new podcast called KDK Totally Silent, and it'll just be jokes on them. Let's see the reviews on iTunes then, you know what I mean? I've realized something about myself. You know, everyone's doing like virtual game nights. Jackbox TV games were like hot fire for a second, and then everyone collectively was like, I think we're through. I am a super competitive person, like a little much. And what's hard for me there is that I'm not actually good at anything. So it's mostly just a lot of me talking shit and trying really hard and then making a fool of myself directly, because it could be Mario Kart, it could be air hockey, it could be a card game, it could be a drinking game. I am trash at all competitions, and yet I posture as though I'm an Olympic gold medal winner. So it doesn't make for a very restful sleep is what I'm saying. It haunts me at night, and I'm not fun at game nights, so please don't invite me. Thank you so much. It has also occurred to me that when I'm friends with a lot of basic bitches, shocking, that have done ayahuasca retreats and other things of the sort. And it occurred to me that when you tell someone about your ayahuasca trip or any drug trip whatsoever, it's the same as telling someone about a dream you had. No one gives a shit. So if you could wrap it up, get on with the conversation. Thank you so much. Does anyone feel attacked? I'm so sorry.
I feel seen.
Nervous laughter. I'm gonna miss, and I do miss, and I will continue to miss going to bars, because I'm gonna miss the weird compliments. Let me explain. Right before the world shut down, I met my friend for lunch at a brewery, and we sat at the bar top since it was just the two of us, and we kept to ourselves. Like, there was a guy sitting near us, like on his lunch break, it seemed like, mid-40s, button up, nondescript, like didn't talk to us the entire time, no big deal. But we got up to leave, and he finally spoke up, and he was like, "Oh no, you're leaving? I just really enjoyed looking at you." And I was like aghast, like, really, am I gonna have to punch someone in the throat in the name of feminism right now, or can we go on with our Tuesday? But before, and I assumed he was talking about my friend, because I was wearing a sweater similar to this, except it was rainbow. And my friend had some things on display. So I thought he was talking about her. So I kind of like looked to her to be like, are we chill or should I punch him? I can't tell. And before any of us could respond, he points at me and goes, I just really like your nose. Excuse me? And also, thank you. Because guys, Zoom is my best angle, but like, wow, things are not that simple over here. I always wanted a nose job. So he was like, I just really like your nose. And I was like, and I didn't really speak. It was this. And then he doubles down and goes, in a world full of nose jobs, I just really hope you never change. If anyone's keeping score at home, that's a backhanded compliment. Rude. But what I just hope that we all take from this is that my nose beat out tits. Guys. Oh my God. Applause for my nose. Like, thank you. She's bowing. Thank you. Okay. So someone that's really thriving right now are like those friends from high school on Facebook that you haven't talked to in like 10, 15 years, give or take, but they're still there. You know the ones I'm talking about. I had one of those message me in about February, and she was like, hey girl, what's up? I was like, oh my God, how much time do you have? It's been so long. And she was like, I just feel like we should reconnect. And I was like, okay, sure, let's grab a coffee. And she was like, well, I'm also a brand new esthetician. So I was hoping that I could practice giving you a facial for my portfolio. And I was like, weird addition to coffee, but who am I to turn down free things? So, okay. So I drove across LA traffic for this coffee facial meetup. And it ended up being a motherfucking Mary Kay meeting. Not okay with me. I sat in a folding chair for 2 hours. She didn't even sit next to me. And they gave me a packet of lotion to smear on my own goddamn face. And they preached about how you can earn your own car, earn a free car. No, thank you. You know how else you can earn a car? Just work any other job? And I got super worked up about it, faked a phone call an hour or two, left. And she messaged me on Facebook later and was like, hey girl, what happened? And I was like, and then she said, I think you'd be a great addition to the program. And I was like, I would rather set myself on fire than become a part of the program. She didn't write back. I think she got the picture, and I know that not everyone gets this worked up. I understand that this is like a personal like trigger for me, but I realized that pyramid scheme bullshit gets me more worked up than an unsolicited dick pic. Because, yeah, Mina saying yes. Mina, yes. It gets me more worked up because it's like, I would rather just see a random penis. Like, I could just delete it and go on with my life, and it didn't waste 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but they do both mean you're trying to fuck me. Oh my God. Okay. So sorry. Mina, so sorry you have a child. Okay. Anyways, that's my time. Love you. Thank you. Bye.
KDK, everybody, give it up one more time for our last comedian of the evening, taking a bow over in the virtual long grass that you shouldn't go into in Jurassic Park. So watch out for raptors. I don't know why I went into that voice. It was just feeling the vibe of it. Now I can only see. I'm mirrored, so I can only see this advent calendar tree behind me. Like I didn't notice it until it was pointed out. And now it's just the only thing I see when I pop up on screen. So for that. I was gonna say, give it up for former landlord KTK. But I forgot, so I threw it in there.
Thank you. That's okay. Better late than never.
I'm sure you like the former part of it at this point, right? All right. So we're gonna bring back KTan, the humble cat, for to close us out with the song. But this has been AMF Comedy Spectacular. We are here every other Friday, sometimes on Facebook, sometimes on Zoom, on Twitch, but always on Zoom. You can follow us at AMF Comedy on Instagram and Facebook. That's where we post most of the information. We also have a landing page you can find on there, linked to sign up for our email list. And that just kind of makes sure you get all the info about the shows coming up. If you enjoyed the show, feel free to tip us. I put the tip information in the top of the chat. We appreciate it. I'll distribute it to comics and musicians as you know, tips come in for that. But thank you, Mina, for loving this, and woohoo from Nathania. We're gonna bring KTan back. Woo! Drum roll, but respect. I've never felt more white than when I said that. But this is the proper way to introduce you, I feel. So.
Better than most, Kevin. You already know. All right, my dog, you know what it is. My dog has fleas, that poor thing, getting bit up every night. Gotta get him some Advantage. I think that's what it's called. I don't really have a dog, so that's the truth. Okay, so great job, everybody. This was a great night. Thank you so much, Kevin, for putting this together, man. This is a really, really cool little experience. Thank you for the space. Tonight was a great night. I think we all need the laughs. So for those who stuck around, thank you guys for sticking around. And yeah, here we go. I played my comedy song. So Godspeed. Let's see what we got. Oh my God, I don't even know what I'm gonna do now. Okay, let's try that one. This song's called Rewind. But after we've made it through some dark side, then we'll know that we can't survive. we can find some understanding, but we'd rather not see a difference. We'd rather make each other the same and more complicated. I'm tired of that way. I just want to see change. I'm looking out for it in the mirror and what's reflecting, but I don't see the time turning back. I see my eyes and my face beginning to sag. I'm seeing the age as it grows so quick, and you see it in my child protecting our youth in a way you can't understand until you become a damn parent. Rewind. Before he was two, before we thought all of this attitude was something that a child's not supposed to do, but he's learning a lot just like you. Rewind. The hands of time, try to look inside your eyes. Rewind. Try it tonight. Inside the mirror, try to turn on the light. Rewind. While you go and brush your teeth, you don't really gotta be stuck in worries. Rewind. I know a shower makes us clean, but it doesn't wash away all the nasty stuff we've seen. Rewind. I know that you can see it like me, but why can't we see some understanding? Why do we do the same, looking for some change and not believing that that fucking way is insane? Don't you know the way? That's a Mandalorian telling you you don't need to be staring all the story. And I know a blaster would do some good, or a black lightsaber cut through that wood, plucking out the ship and plucking out of space. I'm looking for a galaxy far, far off away from all the pain, all the stress we cause. I don't need to look up to no fucking boss. I just need to find what's inside my way. And if that's joining what they put a mask on, it stays. Rewind. You never knew that time because the child I didn't listen to spoilers. Why Kevin was trying to say his name. I'll see it in 3 more episodes, my man. I'm what, on episode 2. If you don't have Disney Plus, you'll never see Hamilton Road. I'm looking for a way a musical could hear the world and all the way it goes. But it keeps on spinning, people keep on sinning, they keep on pushing each other down and think that they're all winning. I'm just sitting back relaxing, you'll find me here grinning, telling them that it's not found in all their decisions that they thought was pre-made. I know it's destiny, but you never saw the fate because you never saw your face reflecting in the mirror he's been talking about. If we saw what was inside ourselves, we wouldn't push each other down. Rewind. The hands of time. And thank you for letting me just fly behind. Thank you for your arts. Thank you so much, comedian, showing your hearts. I know comedy can get so dark, but people need a lighten up. Times are fucking hard. Rewind and just see what is real, and then maybe we could finally make that deal for peace. Stop all the killing. Please rewind. But respect.
Woo!
Thank you so much. Love you guys.
All right.
Man, thank you, Kevin, so much for having me, bro. This is such a wonderful space that you've put together here for just musicians, comedians, and just anybody who comes by to enjoy. So thank you, Kevin.
Good job, Dada.
My son and my wife. Love each other, everybody. That's all we got. Love.
All right, Kev, good job. Good job, comedians.